see a little video of me. I'm on my way right now to the library. I'm going to put this together with that video, so we can look around the Bangor Public Library a little bit. I'm just kind of looking to see what I can find, what they have. I might not get anything today. I still have a bunch of books at home I haven't even read yet. But it's been a while since I've had my library card, because a while back I made the mistake of trusting somebody and I let them use my card. What ended up happening? Well, they ended up going and taking out a bunch of books all at once and then never returning them. And then I lost contact with the person altogether. So, and the books like totaled, about $2,000 worth of books, and I just did not have the resources to pay it back. The library was actually able to get public funding to cover the cost of the books so that they don't miss out. And I get to have a library card again. I gotta say, I am not making that mistake again of letting somebody use my library card. Maybe my boyfriend, because he's let me use his and I know he's responsible. But if I make friends with somebody, I'm not going to let them utilize my card that way. Just previous bad experience, and I'm hoping that any friend I have would understand that. Because it is kind of, a personal choice. Library cards are free, and if they already owe money to one, chances are they've done it before. So I don't want to risk the chance of having another issue. I'm gonna get right over there. There we go. I've got a motorcycle that's behind me, and I've been keeping an eye on him because he keeps swerving into my spot, my blind spot. There are free parking areas here if you park on the side of the road, but at the library, but I don't know. Some of them actually right now have no parking signs up. I don't mind using, it's like 50 cents for an hour, so if I utilize it just for a couple hours to walk around, that's fine. Doesn't seem that packed today. Maybe it's a Friday. Oh yeah, you probably see my necklace swinging around there. That was a gift from my daughter for Mother's Day, so I like having it close by. I also have a thing up there that says never give up. Never. That always used to make me laugh. Never. So always give up. Never give up. I gotta make sure I pay so my car doesn't get, towed or anything. So here we are at the Bangor Public Library. Just going in right now. This is kind of the outside of it. I've always liked the way the windows are and the doors, and there's just a lot to really look at. I didn't look over by the statue that's out there because right now there's a lot of people who stay there who are homeless, and I just didn't want, it's kind of a mess, and also it kind of invades their privacy. I tried not to get anybody's face in this, so I didn't look at the cafe, but we had just passed a little cafe that they have there that has like boba teas and some snacks. I'm going up the stairs for the stacks section so that I can look at the nonfiction books. Now, there are some paintings, as you can see. I kind of put a little bit of, didn't really focus on them too much. Those sometimes change and they put someone else up there, but I don't know, it's rare. They have computers where you can look up stuff, which I am about to look up. There's a room you can use for studying, and it kind of looks over the cafe area, which is kind of beautiful, especially, when they have lights and stuff on. So I noticed when I looked up certain subjects like social work on here, I also looked up self-help. For the social worker, a lot of this stuff was online, as you're about to see. There was a few titles, though, that interest me, and I'm going to be referring back to this to see if I could find a copy of them somewhere, because I prefer a actual book than an online resource. I might actually have to use the UMA library, which is where I'm a student of currently. I'm probably going to stop being a student soon anyway, so I don't know how much longer I will have access to those resources. But they seem like very good books, and honestly, in this field, you kind of have to stay relevant. You have to be a continuous learner, and that's what I strive to do, even not just through my CEUs, but for myself. Social work has always been one of those things anyway that I've really enjoyed. I just haven't done it in the past because I wasn't sure if I could. I had my own struggles and my own, I don't know how you put it, but issues, I guess. My own, trauma that I wanted to make sure that was taken care of first. And then once I started doing some peer support and working with the clubhouse, helping people with their jobs, it just all seemed to make sense and just be a logical step for me to go to school for it. And then I'm about to graduate soon. Probably by the time I post this, I'll probably already have got my diploma and everything, because it takes me a little while to actually upload some of the stuff, so I go through a lot, especially because sometimes I make multiple videos in a day, and I don't want to bombard people with videos. I don't have that much subscribers. Honestly, I make these videos for me, so even if no one subscribed, I'd probably keep making them because I enjoy them. I find it fun, and also, it gives me, if I need to go back and look at something, it gives me a way of going back and looking at the thing that I made a video of. Or my own, what's it called? I'd say for my own education too. I share a lot of things so that I can always be improving myself, whether that's through self-help book. Like that book, Tired as Fuck. I really wanted that book, but I didn't have a physical copy of it. I wanted a physical copy. So I think I might actually look that one up later. Not sure what else I'm going to look up later. A few of these looked really interesting. So I clicked out of there, and I'm about to go towards the stack section just to kind of walk around and see what I can find. It's very beautiful. As you can see, I really have always enjoyed libraries. They're so quiet. I have to admit, I'm looking for a new fiction book as well, so I'll probably go to the fiction section. Down here is a little museum. So obviously right now I'm just kind of pointing this at the wall. Hopefully I didn't just delete what I just was recording, but it's some art by this dude. It's kind of interesting. I definitely can't do it. They always seem to have something interesting here to look at, if you want to just look around. So that's a book that I found that I'm going to look at later, The Peacemaker's Path. And these are just some other generic books that I found. And then this is another Freedom Through Frugility. So it's like how to be, managing your money. And I love things. Oh, The Financial Diet also seemed like an interesting one that I wanted to share. I don't know how, there was another one, I think. Oh yeah, Living, Love, and Money. Thriving in Money and Love. And Love and Money. Yeah, I keep getting that backwards when I say it. I'm not sure why. So, the other thing with this library is these little paths that I obviously can't fit through. Some of them even have stacks in front of them. But they lead over to the other section. And I always thought it was fun as a kid. Just kind of exploring and running through those little sections as much as I want. So I ended up getting 3 things. This book, Hunter's Run seemed interesting as a George R.R. Martin one. The Connected Species, How the Human Brain Evolved to Save the World. And then Take Your Own Advice.